WWE is proud to partner with Make-A-Wish to create wish experiences that shine a beacon of light on families in their darkest hour. For over 40 years, Make-A-Wish has delivered on its mission to spark hope in the lives of children battling critical illnesses all over the world. With its long-standing community ally, WWE has had the honor of granting over 6,000 wishes. And I've been fortunate enough to be part of many of them. Make-A-Wish and WWE remain dedicated to providing life-changing wishes for these remarkable children, and in turn, creating transformational moments that none of us will ever forget.
WWE began granting wishes 40 years ago in 1983. Tonight, we are thrilled to be joined by Make-A-Wish alumni and their family members to celebrate the long-standing impact of their wish here tonight on Monday Night Raw. A beautiful sight.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.